Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to share with you guys my top 5 ways to top up your MCO Visa debit card. Now from my experience initially, some of these methods are very costly to where paying these fees aren't even worth it to top up your MCO debit card. So it took me 2 full days going to different Facebook groups and crypto.com forums, doing the best possible research on the best possible way to top up your card and paying the least amount of fees. So in my personal opinion, these are the top 5, and I'm going to start with the least favorite and then my favorite way to do it towards the end of the video. So watch till the end of the video, and if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make personal finance content. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with number 5. The number 5 way is to do a direct deposit from your employer. Assuming you have a full-time job or a part-time job, you can do a direct deposit from your employer directly to crypto.com. Now, I'll tell you why in a second why this is my least favorite. But obviously, all you would need to top up your card via direct deposit is a routing number and an account number. I believe nowadays not many employers look for voided checks anymore, because I remember back in the day when I was in college with these jobs that require direct deposits, we would typically give them a voided check, and then they would take the routing number and account number from that check. Then they would give us the direct deposit. But that's very old school. Most employers nowadays, all they need is the electronic routing number as well as the account number, which I'll share with you guys how to find that in your crypto.com app. Alright guys, so this is how to find your routing number and your account number in the crypto.com app. So I have here, guys, this is the home screen. So in the middle bottom button, right, you would see the MCO logo right here. So click on the MCO logo, the very middle button. And then once you click on that, you would see Fiat Wallet. So click on Fiat Wallet. And then I don't know why, guys, so I have USD and the Euro set up here. I live in the US, I live in the United States. So there's no reason for me to set up Euro because I don't get paid in euros. But anyway, for you guys that haven't set this up, you won't have any of this Euro or USD. So what you would have to do is click the plus sign here to set up new currency. So set up new currency, and then you would click on United States dollar. Okay, so it won't let me click on that, but anyways, for you guys that haven't set up that currency, that's all you would do. You would click on the United States dollar, and once you click on that, you just click agree, and then it should pop up on your screen, right? So for me, I've already done it, so it's not gonna let me. But once it pops up on your screen, the way to get your routing number and your account number is just click on the USD. For those of you guys in America, you click on USD. For obviously Europeans, you click on the Euro. But USD for US people, alright, you click on the USD, and from there you would do transfer USD just to get your routing number and your account number. So you hit transfer USD, and finally you would hit deposit, right? Because you're depositing into crypto.com. So once you do that, all your information is here, guys. Obviously I'm not gonna show this, but all your routing number and your account number should be in the screen, and you would just give your employer that routing number and account number directly to your employer. Now, and I'll tell you guys why this is my least favorite. You know, a lot of employers, they don't let multiple direct deposits, meaning let's say you make $4,000 a month. You know, a lot of employers, they're not gonna let you, let's say, deposit 1,000 to this bank, 1,000 to this bank, you know, 1,000 to that bank. You know, they're not gonna let you deposit to multiple different bank accounts. So in my opinion, for those employers that don't let you do that, I highly don't recommend doing this method, because you basically have money that's not necessarily stuck, but it's very hard to move around money in crypto.com. For those of you guys that know this already, it's very hard to move around money. So if you ever need to move money out of here, it might take a few business days. So whereas like a bank, you know, you can easily withdraw cash from the bank account and you have the money instantly. I mean, basically in crypto.com, you could withdraw the money via your card, but most ATM fees will charge you $3. So it's not even worth withdrawing the money because you have to pay that fee. So just because of that reason alone, that most employers won't let you deposit to multiple different banks, I highly don't recommend that unless they do. So if they do, let's say you can deposit about $200 per paycheck, which is not a large amount of money for most people, then yeah, why not do that? All right, my number 4 way to top up your card is via an ACH transfer. Now the first method, a payroll direct deposit, that is essentially an ACH transfer itself, but that method is free for a lot of banks. Majority of the banks, that method is free. Now this method, just via direct ACH transfer from your bank, let's say you already have money in Bank of America, in Capital One, whatever bank you use, this method is not free for most banks. Now most banks, like my bank, Bank of America, they charge $3 for an ACH fee. So let's say I wanted to do an ACH transfer from my Bank of America to Crypto.com, $100 deposit would be at $3 in fees. So that's already 3% in fees wiped out, right? My cash back on my card is 3%, but if I'm gonna pay 3% fee, then my net income would be zero basically. I get 3% in cash back, but I paid 3% in fees. So I have no profit at all. So definitely not a good way. But some of you guys, you might have banks that have $0 in ACH fees. So I would check on your bank. I did a little bit of research, but obviously call your bank, visit a teller, ask them specifically, because I did look up some banks. They do have free ACH transfers. I believe Chase, which is one of the major banks that have free ACH transfers. So, but verify this, call your bank and ask them this beforehand. Or you can give it a try, right? Maybe deposit $100 initially and see if they charge you a $3 ACH fee. But for most of us that gets charged ACH fees, I wouldn't recommend this method as well because of that $3 fee, which negates your profits essentially. But to be able to do this, all you would need to do is go to your bank app and just go to transfer via ACH, and all you gotta do is put in the routing number and the account number, just like I showed you earlier in step number 5 on how to get that. So just put that Crypto.com routing number and account number. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so method number 3 for me would be to sell your crypto directly, alright? So as you guys have seen my previous videos, I have a lot of my crypto and crypto earn, so I'm basically getting interest payments every Saturday evening. So those payments go to my crypto wallet. So as you see here, I have some USD coin, I have Crypto.com coin, as well as MCO in my wallet. So if I wanted to, I can sell my capital gains via these cryptos, and I would just sell them and then I would top up my card via that. But obviously for me, I don't like to do that, because for me, cryptocurrency is about to probably hit the greatest bull run in the next 2 to 3 years that we've seen. So I am not ready to sell my crypto, so definitely not a method that I would recommend for myself. But for any of you guys that want to realize a little bit of profits, right? Because I know Crypto.com itself, the coin itself, has moved from 5 cents all the way to 10 cents now. So a lot of you guys might see that as a correction, potentially that's about to happen. So for those of you guys that think that, you could sell technically your Crypto.com that you've made from Earn, sell that, and eventually top up your cards. You can spend it for everyday expenses. But for me, I'm cool with just holding it. I'm just gonna hold it until the next bull market top. But obviously, I wouldn't recommend do this if your coin drops in value. So let's say you bought Bitcoin at 10,000, but Bitcoin dropped to, let's say, 9,000. Yeah, definitely not worth it. You'd be selling your Bitcoin at a capital loss. So I wouldn't do that unless you're realizing gains at a profit. So never ever sell your crypto at a loss. All right guys, so method number 2 to top up your Crypto.com MCO Visa card would be using Coinbase, right? So all you gotta do is make sure you have a Coinbase account. For any of you guys that don't have that already, I would download Coinbase and set up the necessary KYC procedures. And I would greatly appreciate it if you guys use my affiliate link. Again, I'm not sponsored by Coinbase, but it would help the growth of my channel if you guys support me in that way. So just download a Coinbase app and then follow required procedures, and then I would buy USD coin, right guys? So once you've downloaded Coinbase, all you would do is go to USD coin and hit trade, and you would do buy. So once you buy USD coin, it should be completely for free. No fees attached to this, right? The only time, it just charges you a very, very, very minimal fee. It's not even, it's less than 1%. It's like a fraction of a percentage. It's like, so if you're depositing in large amounts, like $100, it's basically for free. The reason why this is not my favorite way to top up the card is the fact that it takes too long. It takes 5 business days for the amount to clear Coinbase. So basically, let's say you deposit it to Coinbase on Monday, it won't clear Coinbase till maybe Friday or Saturday of that week. So the fact that it takes 5 business days, the fact that it takes that long, that's why it's not my favorite way. But for those of you guys that feel comfortable doing this, then sure, you would just do that. So you would just hit Coinbase, you would hit the wallet, and then you would just hit the little send button here. So you would send, let's say, your USD, you would continue, and then once you send that, right, it's gonna ask you to put in the address that you want to send it to, okay? So here you would put in the address that you're gonna send it to. So all you gotta do is go to your Crypto.com app, right? So go to your Crypto.com app, hit transfer, and you would hit deposit because you're depositing into Crypto.com. And you deposit crypto and you deposit USDC. Make sure it's USDC and not some random stablecoin. So make sure it's USDC, hit that, and you would just copy the address here and paste it onto your Coinbase address, all right? So paste it here and just confirm this transaction. And it should only take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. For me, it doesn't take that long, 5-10 minutes, and it should show up in your Crypto.com wallet. So after you guys do that, it should show up here in your Crypto.com wallet as USD coin. So I have some USD coin already here in my wallet. So I'm gonna show you guys actually the process of what to do once you have the USD coin in your wallet. So if you see here, I have USD coin in my wallet, right? All you gotta do is hit USD coin, and then you would sell the USD coin, right? You would sell the USD coin into the fiat wallet. Now again, guys, it's a lot of steps to this, but just bear with me. So you would sell into the fiat wallet. So I'm just gonna sell the minimum required since I'm only doing this as a trial. I've already topped up the card as much as I need for the week. So I'm gonna sell, and you're gonna sell to the fiat wallet, all right? So again, I'm just gonna sell the minimum, which is 20. So the minimum requirement to sell is 20. So if you're depositing anything less than 20, it's not even gonna let you sell it. So you would sell that into, make sure you click the US dollar, all right? I mean, I'm sure it's the same if I click the euro, but obviously my currency is denominated in the US dollars since I live in the US. So hit the US dollar and sell 20 of that. So it actually took some fees for me because I sold 20 exactly, but it only deposited 1984 and on my fiat wallet. But if you guys calculate that fee, it's very minimal, right? So 84, let's see, that's about $20, which I withdrew in 1984. So it's about 16 cents in fees divided by the original 20 that I withdrew times 100. So it's like 0.8% and 0.8% in fees. So definitely they do take fees on that, but it's very minimal. And obviously my card gets 3% cash back, so I should be able to wipe out this fees via my cash back. All right, so once you do that, you're gonna have 1984 in your fiat wallet. All right, so once you do that, you have money in your fiat wallet. Now you're able to top up the card. So all you would do is go to the card at the bottom right corner, and you would hit top up, and you would top up via fiat wallet. Wow, I just learned something, guys. So the fact that this is annoying, I just learned this on screen. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. So I topped up the minimum requirement to top up is 20, but obviously they take a little bit of fees. They took 16 cents out, so I'm not even able to top up because like I got to top up with $20. All right, guys. So my mistake. Luckily, I have some USD coin available. So for those of you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. So I would top up at least $21 or at least $20 and a few cents because they take a little bit of fees. And you need $20 to top up exact. So the fact that you need to do that, I would top up at least $21. So whatever, I'm just gonna sell more USD just so I can show you guys how to top up that card. So I would sell USD into my fiat wallet, the US dollar, and 20 USD. So sell USD into the fiat wallet. I don't know why it says no fees here, but it actually does charge you a fee. I don't know why. Well, the fee might be the conversion between USDC and the US dollar might be a little bit off. So that's probably why. Probably no fees, but there might be a little bit of a conversion issue there. Okay, so now that I've done that, I've deposited this twice. Okay, so same thing popped in, 1984, but I should be able to top up the card now. So I would go here to the card, and then I would top it up. Okay, so go to your fiat wallet, and then I obviously have $39.68 available to top up. I'm just gonna max that out because I do plan to make some spending. Let's see if it actually lets me top up the max, $39.68. All right, so I'm gonna max out my top up, $39.68, and hit confirm. Okay, so my top up is complete. Obviously, I gotta refresh my app. All right, guys. So sorry about that. It took a while for the balance to update. It finally shows $74 because earlier it was like $30 something. So it took about 10 seconds to update this balance. So now, as you see here, that $39.68 of top up you see on my screen. Now I have a balance of $74.36 on my MCO Visa card that I can spend in Walmart, in coffee shops, whatever, right? So is it actually worth it for me? Now let's calculate the fees. I know I've spent a total of 16 cents for a $20 top up. Now in Coinbase, I might spend, let's say for a $20 amount, I might spend, let's say 10 cents in fees for moving that from Coinbase to Crypto.com. So let's add 10 cents there. So in total, I'll be paying about 26 cents in fees, right guys? All right guys, so in total, right? In total, based on my fee calculations, that would be a total fee of about 1.3% in fees. And I mean, I can probably justify that, especially if you guys have a green card like me. My green card earns me 3% cash back on everyday purchases. So my 3% cash back is essentially negated by 1.3% in fees, right? So let's see what my differential is there. 3% cash back minus 1.3%. So my net profitability on this is 1.7%. I could probably justify this on everyday spending. So it can probably beat a lot of major credit card companies out there because for me, most credit card companies nowadays have 2% cash back, like the Citi Double Cash Rewards. So that one has a 2% cash back. So it can definitely compete with the 2% cash back Citi card. The fact that MCO is an appreciating asset. You know, but if you guys don't have the green card, if you guys just have the Ruby card that makes 2% cash back, you're definitely squeezing your margins, guys, because you know you would be getting 2% cash back but paying 1.3% in fees. You've definitely squeezed your margins, so you won't even have the profitability of cash back because you've paid 1.3 cents in fees. And if you guys have the blue card, yeah, I mean, definitely not worth it because the blue card, I believe, is only 1% cash back. So you would be paying 1.3% in fees. So if you have the blue card, definitely, yeah, definitely not worth it for me. I don't see why, I'm not sure why Crypto.com does that. Maybe the profitability is only good if you have the Ruby or above, right? So if you have a Ruby card or the green card or above, I can see the profitability there. But if you have the blue card, I definitely don't see a profitability there unless they change their fee structure. Alright, so let's move on to my favorite way to top up the card. For me, it's the quickest way. And that is via the Cash App, right? So I would go to the Cash App. Again, if you guys don't have Cash App already, I would leave my Cash App link down below. I just make $5. It's not even a big deal, but it would help the growth of my channel. So download the Cash App and then go to the home page. And then I would hit Add Cash. So I'm just going to give this a try just to show you guys. I'm just going to add, so obviously, just like I showed you guys earlier, Crypto.com requires a $20 minimum on your top up. So I would at least top this up with, let's say, $21, just for any fees associated with it. So for me, I already have USD on there, so I don't really need $20. I'm just going to top up with $1 just to show you guys. I'm going to add $1. Alright guys, so that worked for me, but obviously for those of you guys that haven't set this up, it would require you to put in your debit card. So whatever debit card you use, Bank of America, Chase, just put that in. And then for the bank account, I would put the Crypto.com routing number and account number on the bank account version, right? So and then once you hit cash out, right? Once you do that, you're just gonna hit cash out and then cash out the balance that you have. So for me, it's only $1. Alright guys, so I learned my lesson here, right guys? So do not click instant. Because if you click instant, you're basically gonna be charged a 25 cents fee plus it's going to go back to your debit card, right? So obviously you would add cash via your debit card, but if you do instant, it goes back to your debit card instantly. That's the same debit card. So it's like a circular transaction. So doesn't make sense to me. So do not hit instant because it doesn't even go to your Crypto.com. So hit the standard, which is free anyway. So it takes about 3 business days, so faster than Coinbase. So definitely a lot faster than Coinbase. So That's why I like this method a lot better for me. Alright guys, so as you see here, I made a lot of practice transactions. All these cash outs I should receive by Tuesday, right? All of these are practice transactions for me of $1. So all of that should show up on your Crypto.com wallet. It should show up directly in your account. So once you click your account, it should actually go to your fiat wallet. So once you go to your fiat wallet, you should see all these $1 deposits that I made hit here in your fiat wallet, and then you would just top up the way I showed you earlier. Alright guys, so correction on that earlier. So I now realize the reason why. So yes, there are no fees per se to move from your USDC balance to your USD balance, your fiat wallet, but what happens is you have currency exchange fees, right guys? So here, let me show you. I have $21.35 in USDC, but the $21.35 only equates to $21.17 of USD. So the fact that I know USD coin and USD is essentially 1-to-1, but they do have some slight fluctuations in their exchanges. So my mistake, you guys don't get charged a fee, but your fees essentially come from the exchange rate from the dollar to USDC. So the fact that you have that minor fluctuation in the dollar to USDC, that's where your loss comes from, and which essentially is a fee, right guys? Because you're exchanging something that's USDC into a lowered value dollar. So you've lost basically in foreign exchange fees. So essentially that's where my 1.3% in fees come from, but still better than a 3% ACH transfer from your bank. Not 3%, a $3 ACH transfer from your bank. So overall, I think as we approach mainstream adoption, hopefully they can improve the fees for Crypto.com, and hopefully they can maintain all these benefits, because I love the Netflix benefit, I love the Spotify benefit, the airport lounge access, which I haven't used, but overall that's my only ask for Crypto.com. I know my card has a 3% cash back, but for those of you guys that have the blue card, right, that only earn 1% cash back, paying a 1.3% fee is kind of mind-blowing, right guys? So it's not even worth it. It basically negates all your cash back plus some, right? So you're basically operating at a loss. So that's my only ask for Crypto.com, is that they improve their fee structure so that people like us, people that can't afford maybe the green card, right? Because the green card requires 500 MCO stake. So for those of you guys that have the red card and above, it makes sense for you guys to pay this fees. But for the blue card, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that is my only ask for Crypto.com, is that they improve the fee structure. Alright, so that's the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching until the very end, for those of you that have stayed to the very end. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.